Yo, what is cracking? It's your man King. How we back with another video. LeBron James had an interview with Rachel Nichols where he addressed all of the situations that he's been dealing with this past week. Um, you know, Kevin Durant's comments, um, his longevity with his career, playing with other athletes, and also having a chance to play in the NBA when his son has a chance to come to the NBA. He first started this interview off with the Kevin Durant issue of the comments KD made about superstar athletes coming to play with LeBron James around all of the media attention. He said that his family and his friends and he also was pissed off about it once he heard or read the comments. And I think it was after a game, LeBron James didn't want to speak on it right then and there. He said he would want to look at the whole transcript of what was said and how the question was asked towards KD. But he said that they did talk, and Kevin Durant apologized for how the media twisted everything around. He said that they're cool. He also said that he's been trying to recruit players to play with him ever since 2007, and that it was hard to get players to come to Cleveland, but it wasn't hard to get players to come to Miami. And now that he's with the Los Angeles Lakers, he feels that it shouldn't be hard to get players to come to play in LA. Once again, he said he would love to play with Anthony Davis. And he addressed the way that the question was asked to him. He said the word trade was never in the sentence that was asked of him, if about playing with Anthony Davis. So we still have to stick around and see what happens with that situation. He also explained about parts of his game that may be declining and how he does other things to camouflage that. I don't know how you could camouflage the free throws unless you want to say hitting long bomb 3-pointers half court is a way of covering up the terrible free throw percentage to allegedly the so-called GOAT of this generation. I don't know how you cover that up, but he said that some parts of his game that he feels is declining, he has a way of camouflaging it to where you don't even notice it. But we noticed the free throws, LeBron. He also explained how it'd be difficult for him to deal with if he wasn't playing in late June, July. That's around finals time. So he understands the goals that, the Lakers want to accomplish as, for him too. He said that he wouldn't be satisfied. So the chance of going to win another championship is still a high priority for LeBron James. He ended the interview, talking about his son and how if he could stay on the right path that he's on now, he has a huge opportunity of becoming an NBA basketball player. And how great it would be for him to at least play one game in the NBA, either with or against his son. And that I mean that he said that'd probably be the last game he play. LeBron James is, sometimes I don't know if he's being real or if he's acting. You know, it's kind of hard to figure out if he's like being a character right now, or it just don't seem genuine sometime when he's talk like when he talked about Kevin Durant and saying he was pissed. You could tell that he was pissed, but all of this other stuff, man, it's just ridiculous. But I know one thing. I was going to do a video about, you know, LeBron James versus the NBA, with the comments that he made about the NFL and how he kind of used the whole slave rhetoric about the NFL and mentioning the owners and kind of throwing the NBA under the same light as he's did the as he under the same light as he did the NFL, putting two and two together as far as the owners, by the way the owners treat the players. And sometimes I think LeBron James just be doing too much, like I understand why that lady on I don't know if it was Fox News or CNN said shut up and dribble. I be kind of feeling the same way, but LeBron James wants to have his brand spread abroad on many different platforms to where he can use it as an outlet to promote, whether it be comments on Donald Trump, the NFL, being a social activist, the I Promise School. I don't know if LeBron James is like, got his hands in too many different things. I'm not saying he can't handle it. It just seems like some of the stuff just is unnecessary. But all in all, the interview was pretty good. He answered a lot of questions that needed to be answered for the critics. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be talking about this on all of the sports outlets, on TV and the internet. So this interview will be brought up, especially, him being pissed at Kevin Durant. They're going to try to blow that out of proportion, which is the type of nonsense LeBron James likes to do. He likes to say a lot, outrageous things, especially, he's, starting to use a lot of raw language here and there. Kobe did the same thing later on in his career, use a lot of raw language. And that's just part of the, that old man syndrome that's coming out of LeBron, old LeBron. But yeah, man, check out the interview. They probably got this shit up somewhere on YouTube, somewhere in here. But this is just my take from the whole thing. Maybe some of the things he said as far as wanting to get athletes to come over and play with him, especially guys like Anthony Davis. Maybe this might lure some, athletes, some better players, or, who knows? They might start calling their agents like, hey, yeah, man, I want to go to LA and play with LeBron. You know, send a text to Magic or Rob Pelinka. There was also reports that LeBron did sit down and meet with not KD, AD after the game, the Pelicans game. Hopefully that might have convinced Anthony Davis to try to push the Pelicans for a trade before the trade deadline comes up. But I doubt Anthony Davis will do that. That don't seem like that's in his character. But one thing for sure is if Anthony Davis decides to leave New Orleans, yeah, he's going to be scrutinized by the fans. They're going to make him look like the bad guy. They're going to talk about him making a bad move like Kevin Durant did. But that's just the way the business is of basketball. So with that being said, man, remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'm out.